Hello, this is part two of coming distractions. We left off on page 208 last time we read, so I'm going to pick up on page 209. This is going to talk about CGI, which stands for computer generated imagery or images. Okay, so follow along with me. I'm on the top of page 209. Movie makers use CGI to keep the action going. Dangerous or imaginary scenes can be digitally created to look like anything they want. The character Gollum from Lord of the Rings trilogy was made using CGI. We see that a lot today in superhero movies or action movies, where stunts are too dangerous or things are too unrealistic to film in real life. They use computers, which is a great advantage we have. And as moviegoers, and we're entertained by that. So this is a very important piece of technology that has changed moviegoing in the last decade or so. Okay. On the bottom of the page, it says where you see the black sign. It says lingo. It says that lingo stands for language, basically. So to pan is to move the camera back and forth. It's a skill that a cameraman uses, okay? I'm going to go over to page 210. And it continues about CGI. Could you imagine Star Wars without the music? Music is a great trick to keep our attention. Generally, we don't even think about the music, but without it, movies just wouldn't be as exciting. Did you know editors dub in the soundtrack after the movie is filmed? The actors may not even hear the finished soundtrack until they see the final cut of the movie. So actors have to actually act sometimes, and they don't have the soundtrack going for them. They might not even see what the final cut or looks like until shortly before we get to see it. So that's the challenge for actors, to try to imagine what the end piece is going to look like. Again, we see this lingo term here, and it says to dub. It means outing a soundtrack to a movie after the filming is complete. Now I'm going to go where in the blue it says jolts per minute. Lighting, music, camera angles, and special effects are all ingredients that make movies exciting and fun. But movie makers have other tricks they use to keep us watching. One of these tricks is called jolts per minute. JPMs are fast, exciting, quick cuts or action sequences that get you excited. Okay, so this is meant to keep our attention, because if we're not interested anymore, we're not going to want to continue to watch the movie, right? Again, in lingo, it says quick cut, which stands for a fast scene changes that are meant to jolt and excite you. Okay, so that's another movie maker trick, okay, to keep you on the edge of your seat and keep you engaged and interested in the movie. Okay, on page 211, it says try it out. Music could play a big role in a movie's JPMs. Suppose Revenge of the Mighty Hamburger needs a soundtrack. Get out your CD collection. Pick out some songs that would fit in these scenes. The Mighty Hamburger is rolling down the hill on his skateboard, going 60 miles an hour. The cops are chasing him and getting closer and closer. The Mighty Hamburger and the beautiful cheeseburger are taking a stroll along the beach at sunset. So think of some music that you think might go along with that. You don't have to actually do it, but just think about it. Did you use different kinds of music for each scene? Why or why not? Could you use something other than music to beef up a movie's JPMs or jolts per minute? Okay, so that's kind of putting you in the mind of a director or movie maker. What kind of music do they choose for a scene or a particular movie? Okay, is it appropriate? It wouldn't be appropriate to have a fast paced music scene during a romantic scene in a movie, right? So that's part of their challenge, okay? And on page 213, it says the end. Movies are great entertainment, and sometimes they even teach us a thing or two. That's why we watch them. What's cool though is that we don't have to believe everything the movie shows. It's totally our choice. So let's go pop some popcorn, watch a movie, and enjoy asking questions. Okay. For page 214, dig deeper, it's fact versus opinion. Now remember, a fact is something that you can prove. An opinion differs from person to person. It may or may not be true. Okay? So I'm going to read here where it says fact and opinion. Informational texts such as coming distractions often contain a mix of facts and opinions. A fact is a statement that can be proved true by checking a reference book or an online resource. An opinion is a statement that expresses a feeling or belief. An opinion cannot be proved. Authors of informational texts must give reasons and evidence to support their opinions. Often, writers support their points by giving facts. Turn to page 204. What opinions does the author state on this page? How do you know they are opinions? What facts does the author present to support his opinions? So pick one or two facts from page 204 and one or two opinions as well, okay? And I want you to separate them. Okay, so remember, an opinion is something that the person that's writing thinks, but it can't be proven. A fact is something that they're using that is common knowledge and can be proven. Okay? So that's it. Stay tuned for a social studies video tomorrow. And that's it. So thanks for watching.